Everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory from Texas saying hi to all and welcome so much. I want to welcome you wonderful people to my channel here in Texas. We've had a lot of storms today, a lot of rain coming down, and they've even talked possible tornadoes. Now, it's been 9 years since we had a series of tornadoes come through. And Brad Barton was talking about it Friday, and he said, I hope that it don't happen, but I kind of have this gut feeling that this is so similar to the conditions of 9 years ago. I love Brad Barton on WBAP 820 AM. He's on the morning team every morning, and they're on from 5 o'clock in the morning to 9 a.m. But they're wonderful people. I love Hal J. He's been on there 40-something years. Pray for Hal J. He had to go into Baylor Hospital. They had to remove his heart. They had to cut him open. It was a very horrible surgery the man went through. They had to pull his rib cage open and bend it out. In so doing, they broke ribs over on the left side. But anyway, they took a heart. I think it was from a car wreck victim. I mean, I don't know, so I can't really say, so don't quote me on it. But they put a new heart in him from a man that had been killed, that had died in a wreck or something. And they connected all the, I call it wiring, but it's the blood vessels, blood veins, etc. to save Hal J. But listen, I've been listening to Hal J for over, oh Lord, I guess 48 years. If you ever have the opportunity to listen, please do. You can listen to him on your computer or even on your cell phone. Just say WBAP 820 AM, the morning team, anytime, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. But he wrote, people, I'm going to tell you right now, is the shebang more than the Shurrah? I want to ask you that question. Seriously, people. I want to ask you to think about this that I'm asking you. Is the shebang worth more than the Shurrah? All of us want to be somebody. We all want to be, number one, at times in our lives, we want to be popular. We want to be liked. We don't want anybody looking down on us. Come on now, hello. This is Grandpa talking to you. You be honest here now with your own self and your own thinking. This is wisdom. Listen to me. Again, I'm going to ask you again. Is the shebang more? Is it worth more than the Shurrah? Friends, we all want to go places. You get a new job or whatever. You want to be the number one on your team. You want to do and be the very best that you can be. But there are people that are sellouts. That's sad to say. On jobs, there are females that will literally give their bodies, offer sex for positions in a company. I've worked with them at Lockheed Martin. I could name several, but I can't do that. YouTube will not allow me to do that. I'd love to. Believe me, I would. I'd love to tell the world about these ungodly people. But I'm going to tell you something. Everybody is after the shebang. Everybody wants to be out there. Shebang, shebang, baby. Shebang, shebang. Hey, it's 2025. Shebang, shebang. Turning 25. It don't work that way, friend. Have you ever heard the saying, this is wisdom, listen to me. I'm trying to get something across to you. If you will just hear me out. There are times in our lives when things happen. We want to go places. We want to do things. Is this shebang worth more than the Shurrah? Can we get somewhere on somebody else's dime? I want to ask you that. You say, what do you mean, Grandpa? Somebody's dime? Can we step on somebody's head, push them down, step on somebody else's head and push them down for a promotion, for a attaboy, a pat on the back? Oh, man, yeah, man, you're something else. Yeah, man, all right. For the shebang in life? Can we get somewhere on somebody else's dime? No, friends. You cannot take from others. You've got to be you. Do you hear me? You've got to be you. And be you. Don't bend and give. You stand tall. And you strive to be the very best that you can be in all that you do. I had a lead guitarist, excellent lead guitarist. Listen, we were going places. We were doing recordings out of Summit Sound Recording Studios, Dallas, Texas. We were on the brink of going nationwide back in the 1960s. I had a band called the Oak Cliff Beats, and we were doing so well. Well, he got with a guy named Corey. And Corey was a hippie guy, believed in free love. Free love is fornication. Free love is fornication. It is disrespecting a female to the lowest degree and getting up and walking off and embracing the morals of a reptile, the morals of a snake. My lead guitarist hung with Corey, and Corey had these brilliant ideas of breaking into drugstores in Oak Cliff, Texas. So at night after we finished playing, we were all gone home. We unloaded all the amps and everything, and my lead guitarist left. Well, he went with Corey, and they would go into different parts of Dallas and Oak Cliff, and they would drill through the top of pharmacies, and they would break into these places. Well, let me tell you something. My lead guitarist, boy, they had got some codeine. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with codeine or not. Now, back in the 1960s, in the trauma centers, they used a lot of intense codeine. Now, this codeine, let me tell you something, it can kill you. It can kill a person stone dead. This stuff was pure. It was for trauma centers. It was for people that had been in horrible car wrecks or had been involved in horrible accidents on the job where they literally had members blown off their bodies or whatever. Victims of explosions. Victims of being burned so massively that it was unbelievable, and they would administer this codeine. But here in my lead guitar, well, he's strutting around in there. Guess what he walked into? They were heading for the exit, and guess what they walked into? Back in the 1960s, they had, the Dallas Police Department had what they called shotgun squads. Now these shotguns, they got barrels about this long. Did you hear what I said? I'm talking 12 gauge shotguns with a barrel that long. His shebang that he was on and having a great time with the good old Corey was not a Shurrah. It came out to these two words, and I want you to hear me. And me closing out this video, I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel and to hit the like button. It helps my channel to grow. He came to the point, the end. That boy went to prison. He's dead now. He died in his 50s. I'm 73 years old. But he really thought the shebang was going to end up being a big old Shurrah. And he'd have it made. He'd be on top of the world, man. Yeah, I'm going to be on top of the world. Yeah, bro. It don't work that way. When the shebang is not the Shurrah. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye from Texas.